So today's project will be to remove these old windshield trim. See how brittle it is? Over time it just kind of gets crusty and brittle and falls apart. So I have a new one that I'm going to put on once I remove this one, the old one. So it's only the front one, the back one is nice. So this is what it looks like. See, all along, just slowly falling apart. Here's the other side also. All falling apart. So I'm gonna remove this, clean it up, and put a new one in there. It's gonna look much better. And basically what I'll do, I'm just gonna pry this way. Wow, it's pretty sticky. This one has like a sort of like a metal thing on the inside. It goes against the edge of the windshield, so I'm gonna have to be careful not to pry it too hard, otherwise it can crack the windshield. So what I'm doing now, I guess, seems to be working so far. I just kind of twist this way and lift and slowly prying it this way. So far seems to be working okay. And then once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these things on the inside. This all used to be one piece of trim, but it got separated because of, you know, age, heat. Okay, here's one piece. So we're gonna, wow, it just crumbles. It's like chips. Should probably close this window so it doesn't fall inside the car or where the glass is. So let me close the windows first. Okay, we're back. Alright, so So I'm gonna stop here on the top until I go to the other side, but I'm just gonna do whatever I can on this side here and remove all this rubber here that's left. So for now I'm gonna leave this be like this. I know it's not perfect, I'm not done here yet, but I want to remove that top one here, go to the other side, and then work this side here, and then we can start getting all the small pieces with the vacuum cleaner maybe, and then clean it up. So sorry guys if I'm talking too much, but there's really not much I have to explain to you about this process. So maybe I can catch you up on my projects here. See, there's the beetle there. Yeah, like I said, I was really hoping I'll be able to enjoy the car more this summer, but I don't think this whole summer I've driven the car on the road. It's just been out of the garage, in the driveway, back in the garage, and yeah, but I'll get there. Alright, get back. This one here. So this one. So twist it, put it out on this side. This side. Away from the glass. Just keep moving. So I need to practice some proper conditions like that. Lost scratches and I gotta do that, but there we go. So that's it. So I was finally able to remove that top trim. What I did, I basically just got this in here. I had this pick here kind of go underneath the bottom, sort of like a the bottom thing, I forgot what it's called, and just sort of peeled it out as I was pushing with this thing here. Hopefully it makes sense. And that's what I did on the other side, and slowly I just kind of pried it this way, like this, and it's almost done. Doing this with one hand. There we go. Do this right here, and then I have to go another side and clean out the. So we're gonna come on this side and just clean this out here. Same as on the other side what we did, so I won't bore you with this. And we'll probably get a vacuum cleaner and just vacuum this out. Use some Windex, some cleaning solution, clean at least the edges of the windshield, and then prepare to install the new one. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I spraying a little bit of Windex here on a sponge on the more coarse area side, and just kind of scrub back and forth to remove the residue from the old trim that was there. And there's also some on the glass. And then I'll do the same thing here. As you can see, this okay, so I've been having very hard time installing this top trim to the windshield. So it's a very tight space. I'm not sure if this is actually an original one. I doubt it. But what I think has been working so far is that I've trimmed this. All right, here we go. I've trimmed this whole piece here that goes against here. So I'm basically just cutting this little slack here, and I've test fitted it on this side, the area that I've just already cut, and it seems to go inside. So I'm gonna cut the rest of it. I mean, if I do screw it up, I can always get another one, I guess. They're not that expensive, I think. I mean, I forgot how much I paid for this one, but so I'm gonna cut just like this excess, what seems to be excess trim with the box cutter. Okay, let me try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it this way and see what happens. Okay, so let's go back here. I've also made this little track wider. What I've done, actually, I used this thing, something about this thickness, and I went this way a couple times back and forth to make it wider, because this area is much more narrow than this one. This one is much easier to install. So let's try this again now that I've cut that access. Okay, well, it seems to go inside. Okay. I need to trim that piece a little more because it seems to be going in. I'm gonna trim a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's try again. So I tried fitting it across, it didn't work, it was getting stuck. So I went to the first option when I tried to install this by starting with one end and then just tucking the inside trim right along here, and that seems to work so far. So I'm gonna try and do that. Also need to slide this forward here, so I'll let you know how this works out. So far it's working much better so far. And now I have to also remove the red strip here as well. First I want to make sure this is all tucked in. This one seems to be a little loose, so not sure why, but go ahead and remove this strip here. There we go. Line the trims. This piece actually comes separately and it looks a little different on the other side. There's that thing that I had to cut off that doesn't come on the other ones that I sell online. So maybe it's just maybe that's why it's easier for other people to install it, because it doesn't have that actual rubber piece. So this is what it looks like. Very good, much better. Now I'm taking this video a few weeks later after I installed it, so it's all dirty, but it looks very nice. And I've also noticed there's less wind noise since I got new trim. Before, I used to have a lot of wind noise from the front, and this was a pretty easy install, as you guys saw. Other than installing this part right here, upper portion, where I had to do some adjustments. And but yeah, looks really nice. And so hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe if you like, and stay tuned for my other videos. Have a good day.